The European Union are accelerating their plans to introduce the new digital currency, the new digital euro. Oh, and they're so excited about it. And all the sycophants in Brussels and Strasbourg spending people's money to create this new project. We're going to give you guys the latest update on this issue and the reaction from the European population. Oh yes. So, European Central Bank allocates over 700 million euros to propel offline digital euro development. This is the latest update from this morning. But if you look at the details of how much money they're spending, some of it might already know, but over 56% of the allocated budget of 1.2 billion euros is designated for the development of the offline component of the digital currency, or CBDC. But there are obviously about 100 global economies. So basically, all the major countries, almost most countries in the world, are currently competing to reach that point to introduce their own digital currencies, and they're all going to be linked with their own central banking system. The countries that are currently leading and are closer to introduce this very controlled and centralized digital currency are countries like Russia, China, and Iran, and Brazil as well. These countries are getting very close, and their digital currencies will be to control their population as well. And somehow we're also doing the same thing. Yeah, we are following the footsteps of China, Russia, and Iran. Very good, right? Anyway, European Central Bank lays out 1.2 billion euro plan for the development of digital euro. That's the wider policy. The actual thing is going to be costing a lot of other different departments and divisions inside the European Central Bank as well as the European Union. But let's go to Christine Lagarde to see what she actually has to say about this latest development.
The digital euro is on the move. Yesterday, the Governing Council of the ECB approved the opening of the preparation phase. It will be a journey, and we will walk the journey together with the legislator. All European institutions will be involved to make sure that Europe is equipped with the currency of the future. Cash is here to stay. You will have all options, cash and digital cash. So what does it mean for you? For consumers, it would be free and easy to use everywhere in the euro area. All of that, of course, is subject to the legislative process. Cash or digital, the choice will be yours.
The issue I have is when it comes to the Eurozone itself, you already have euro as a currency anyway, and everyone has online banking and the transactions are easy. You just use your phone. You don't even need to use a bank card anymore. You use your phone to do transactions. How much benefit is that going to make, despite the fact there's so much taxpayers' money spent on it? The good news is cash is here to stay, according to the establishment themselves. We'll wait and see how long that will take for them to make a U-turn on that position. But for now, cash is here to stay, guys. Let's find out what the population in Europe are thinking about this. Are they excited? How often would you use the digital euro? People from Austria, Switzerland, Germany, Finland, France, Ireland, and the Netherlands have responded. So let's have a look at this graph. The actual... This is quite funny. The dark part of each answer, each country, the black part, is I don't know. The second largest, which is kind of the creamy one in the middle, is never. So I don't know, and I will never be using it, are winning. Then you've got the third one, which is less than 2 or 3 times per month, then 2 to 3 times a month, and then 2 to 3 times every 2 weeks. Then you got the pink one, which is 2 to 3 times per week. And then the purple one at the bottom, the smallest one, is daily. So don't think the population in mainland Europe are still ready for something new like this new digital euro. They're probably still quite skeptical, despite the fact that the establishment are reassuring them, trust us, everything's going to be fine. Reminds me of Tony Blair in the late 90s, when he stood in the House of Commons and told the country, don't worry guys, Horizon IT systems will be perfect to modernize and automate the post office system. Don't worry, trust me, it's going to work. Did it work? Now, I'm not saying it to be completely against technology or modernization. I'm not doing that. I'm simply saying always question the authorities when they tell you to just trust them. Now, which characteristics of the digital euro are important to you personally? All right. 34% said because it's fast, we like it. 34% again said also secure. 35% said because it's accepted everywhere. And 31% said because it's available at all times. Again, very small percentage. Each answer. None of them even reached 50% or 51%. But this is a big battle for the whole of the banking establishment over the next few years, because each country are doing their own version. So in countries like Russia and Iran are making it even more authoritarian to completely control and program the currencies. In this country, technically speaking, Bank of England wanted to do the same thing, but they publicly had to come and deny those allegations. But we're going to keep an eye on the Bank of England and the government.